Hey everybody, George Kors here again. Buy my novel Always the Wanderer while you're here, but today we're talking again about V. I have a longer video on V, but I've been talking about Thomas Pynchon shorts, so I thought I'd keep it going and talk a little bit more about it. I talked in my last video about the sort of intermingling of jargon with sort of genre tropes, and I think V is a really good example of that. This is Pynchon's debut, where we have some of these aspects of jargon, kind of like military jargon, more naval jargon that comes up. And then we have that also commingled with this sort of almost tropey beat novel where there's, some detective stuff going on here. There's also some like really silly, Benny Profane in the sewers hunting alligators type stuff. And that's Pynchon's bread and butter, in my opinion, where he is taking these tropes from genre fiction, the detective novel, for example, the Western, others, maybe not the Western so much as the detective novel, but you get my point, and applying them in this, really highbrow literary fashion, blending those two things. And, I would be interested to see what people think about Thomas Pynchon as this agent for this sort of push towards pop. And that might sound counterintuitive because I hear readers complain about Thomas Pynchon being difficult to read constantly. But I really do find Pynchon embraces pop culture in a way that very few writers do, and majorly embraces it. Kind of honestly reminiscent of perhaps what Andy Warhol is doing with pop art in the physical art space. Maybe that's a controversial take, but hear me out. Can you name a Thomas Pynchon novel that does not rely heavily on the tropes of some sort of popular genre? Because V certainly does, followed up by Crying of Lot 49, certainly does, followed up by Gravity's Rainbow, absolutely does, followed up by Violent many years after Gravity's Rainbow's publication, certainly does. Let me know. I'd be curious to hear. Let me know what Thomas Pynchon you've read. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Hope everything is going well. Stay safe. See you later. Bye.